Yes, hi everyone. I'm here again. I missed you guys so much. I can't wait to dive into this interesting topic that most of us ignore, but I think is very, very important. And it's all about knowing yourself. It's all about having a relationship with yourself. How well do you know yourself? How consistent do you have time? Do you make time with you alone? Not hanging out with friends, family, lovers, just you alone, hearing yourself, hearing your thoughts, have looking into the mirror, having a conversation with yourself. How often do you do that? Most of us, we just are blindsided by what people say about us, and because we don't know ourselves too well, we kind of take it, oh, for this person to say this about me, I might probably be like this, I might probably be like that. People are going to say anything about you. They're going to tag you names if you do not give yourself a name. People are going to say, try and read you by your past if you don't redefine your future. It's good to have relationships. It's good to have friends. It's good to have family members. But there are times in your life whereby you need to sit still, lock yourself inside the house, and just share that moment. I can bet my money that most of us, including me sometimes, most of us cannot sit down for 10, 15, 20 minutes with our mind, with our thoughts, with ourselves alone, trying to hear ourselves without talking back, just hear ourselves. And the best time to do this is in the morning. Our mornings are so sacred that if you do not start off well in the mornings, the rest of your day can be useless. So having that relationship with yourself is key. Sometimes we have bad relationships. We wish that what we started would not end, but sometimes it comes to an end. Sometimes we still have a good relationship or marriage and is working so well. But in the midst of all of this, do you make out time for yourself? What you do for people, how you sacrifice for people, do you give the best to yourself? Sometimes we are like, I want to be there for you, I want to be there for this, I want to do this for this, I want to do that for that, and we forget about us. And in most cases, we lose ourselves in that process. The craziest part of it is we don't even know when we lose ourselves. So I urge you today that this topic shouldn't just be something you pass by. This topic should be something you sit down and look into and like say, how can I have a relationship with myself? Let me tell you one of the benefits of having a relationship with yourself. You'll be able to make better choices. Better choices in life, better choices in marriage, better choices in relationships, better choices in business, better choices even in our health. That is how great having a relationship with yourself can fetch you. The same thing you do for others, learn to do it for yourself. Learn to love you before anybody even says, I love you, or before people see love in you. If you don't love yourself, how can somebody love you? Learn to value you. Learn to appreciate you. Learn to honor you. Learn not to take nonsense from anybody, just anybody. No. Learn to say yes when you're supposed to say yes. Learn to say no when you're supposed to say no. Most of us have said no so many times when we're supposed to say yes. Most of us have said yes more than you can count just because you don't even know when to say yes and no. So I urge you today, having a relationship with yourself is very, very important. Reason why is because your choices will be like bam on the wall. You will not go back and start thinking, should I have done it like this? You probably start contemplating. No. You have your reason why you do what you do, why you say what you say, why you act the way you act. is very, very important. Number two reasons why it's important for you to have a relationship with yourself is because sometimes so many things happen around us that even when God is speaking to us, we don't know. We don't know. We are so occupied with cleaning the house, washing plates. I want to impress this. I want to be this way. I want to achieve this. All of this is good. But you're doing all of these things, and in some cases you don't even consider yourself. You don't know if your strength can take you there. You don't know if it's like, I'm supposed to be in this relationship. You need to stop, ask yourself questions and say, what am I really doing? Does this thing serve me? Sometimes we have outgrown things that serve us, but we keep on holding on, clogging up to things that don't matter to us anymore because we don't know ourselves. We stay in a relationship, we stay in a marriage, we stay in a business, we stay in a workplace that keeps us bound for no reason. Just because we want to, unknown to us, please people, we want to make money, we are afraid to lose, to be rejected, name it. But when you know yourself, you know the right time to exit or remain. You know the right time to like, oh, I need to have my quiet time. All calls cease. I need to do this for myself. I'm not going out. I love you guys. I need to hang out with you guys, but I need this time for me. Sometimes you can have that time for yourself. That doesn't mean that you are having the whole day with God. You can just pick out, oh, I want to have 1 hour, 2 hours with God, and the rest with myself. Just enjoy yourself being yourself. It's very, very important. Secondly, I want to talk about personal needs. We all have personal needs. If you don't know your personal needs at this point, you let people dictate your personal needs, you are doomed for a downfall. Now, it's very, very important to discover yourself during the process of having personal time with yourself. You cannot discover yourself if you don't make out time for yourself. We all have that higher self that we want to emerge in, we want to tune into. But how can you tune into it when you don't make out time for yourself? You don't make out time for God. You don't make out time to know where I need to fill in. Oh, this cup is empty. I need to fill in so I don't break. I need to fill in so I can be better than who I used to be. You keep on, oh, I don't want this person to get offended. I don't want that person to... No, it's not about anybody. It's about you first. After God, you first. To an extent, for you to even have that time for God, you need to create that space for yourself. Because how would you even know that God is speaking to you if you are not peaceful inside yourself? So it's very important for self-development to take place when you create time for yourself. Your strengths and weaknesses. How can you identify your strengths and weaknesses when you don't create time for yourself? Most of us were the version of what other people tell us that we are, not the version of who God made us to be. Sometimes we try to find ourselves when there's one heartbreak or loss of jobs, or sometimes we don't really need to get to that, but it's fine if you get to that. Make out time to discover you. Make out time to appreciate you before anybody does. Make out time to love yourself. Make out time to know yourself. And when you do all of this, one thing you must remember, God is the ultimate person, spirit, divine, however you want to put it, you can have a relationship with. And God is the only person that can take you to your next level, to get to that higher self you've always questioned. That higher self is inside us. Yes, it's inside us. We just need to unlock to get to that person. That person is right here hiding. But you need that self-development to push you to become the best version of yourself. Thank you so much. I love you guys. To the next video.